not to find paging the columnar waiver of a question or a poem or an apology. Before I can earn forgiveness, I must first fumble the rum glass too near his piano, and then my throat becomes a lighthouse, and every lover I'll have this year is turning oars toward the intermittent fingers of light I send curling into the black grain of months, yet to learn the density of sound. My ribs are a parapet for the pilgrimage of mouths, and poems are not metaphors for kisses. No longer a pharaoh's third bride, wafting through his sarcophagus apartment, kicking clay pots of honey, crushing jade locusts against the final hieroglyphs, intent on wailing the corpse awake. This year, my throat is a pillar of its own, a monument naked of epitaphs or erasures, helix of sex and sound, mouth rounding to name what time is left unnamed. A force. A force. A force to be beckoned with. To be hungered for. To be hungered for. A force. A force. A force to be beckoned with. To be beckoned with. A force to be beckoned with. To be hungered for. To be hungered for. A force. A force to be beckoned with. To be beckoned with. To be hungered for. To be hungered for. A force. A force to be beckoned with. To be hungered for. To be hungered for. A force. To be hungered for. To be beckoned with. A force to be beckoned with. A force. To be hungered for. To be hungered for. To be beckoned with. A force. A force. To be hungered for. To be beckoned with. Instructions for the next heartbreak. It's okay. It's okay to staple your curtains over the sun, to let your bones grow long and drag out of their sockets like extension cords, teasing from the hiss of their nest beneath the desk he carried up and down 3 flights of apartment stairs. It's okay to remember how much you weigh without lungs full of another's breath, how night becomes a toothless cackle when stars are plucked away like bits of shell from the raw egg slop the sky keeps trying to pass off the sky. It's okay to roam the 3 rooms of your apartment as though he might be hiding in any one of them, smiling, waiting like a parent in a cartoon costume to surprise a birthday child, to calm your shaking, to say it was all just a joke, it was all just a test to see how high the flame of the flint of your clumsy ribs could raise once you stopped eating. It's okay to dig holes into the beams of your back porch and plant shards of the bowl you battered against the wall to blot out your screams, to water the strange garden with the webs of blood that balloon from your throat like bubblegum each time you try to pronounce his name. It's okay to rake your ankles across the asphalt of Lakeshore Drive and perch naked on the median like a steel-beaked gull, to squawk at the traffic that you'll let no one help you down but him, that you know he'll come, that he'll skid to the shoulder any minute now, to lace his limbs around you, pitch a sweater over your purpling breast, blow the hypothermia from your fingernails, kiss apologies into your elbows. It's okay to hail a cab when he doesn't, to let the scabs of your lips glisten like 2 mating beetles under the gloss you apply in the driver's rear view, to dare the cab driver to chase you into your courtyard when you slam the cab door without paying your fare. It's okay to keep revising your obituary, adding that you were the one that shook 3 days of snow from the thunder-thatching black clouds, scratching out, survived by loving husband and 2 beautiful daughters, scratching out the list of names he made in your diary, scratching out the pearls of memory that keep pimpling the places he last kissed, blistering the path his hands last traveled in the valley of your back. It's okay to be kissed again, to finally take the blender out of the box, to find a morning when your floorboards are warm enough to okay to dismantle the chandelier of rum bottles, the wind chime of kitchen knives whose winter piccolo whistles your night terrors alive. It's okay to peel yourself out of yourself and shuck away the shell, to swell into a god when you find yourself still breathing and with all 10 of your digits accounted for, to assure the audience that a tongue will grow back when you promise the magic trick of gutting yours from the cobweb coffin of your jaws on stage. You've done this before, and you know it will be okay. You will love and bleed and love and bleed and love and bleed and love and bleed until you stop believing love requires quarts of blood or quartered limbs or coins for the ferry. It's okay to tell the ferryman to go on without you. You've lost your quarter for the toll anyway, and it's okay that you're here now. It's okay to be here now. You're here now. You're here.